3, 2, 1.
The Russia-Ukraine war saw Western countries scramble to produce weapons to supply to Ukraine. Russia, on the other hand, was unable to procure military supplies from other countries. This underlined the need for self-reliance in defense systems. For India, which has long had the distinction of being the largest global arms importer, the narrative of arms exports is a paradigm shift. In less than a decade, India not only indigenized the manufacturing of a large number of defense items but also turned into an arms exporter. A striking feature of this success story is that defense public sector units, DSUs, and private sector companies have both played a great role in this story. The skyrocketing numbers India's defense exports have touched a record 20,800 rupees crores, approximately as 2.6 billion in the financial year 2023-24. This is a growth of 32.5% over the last financial year. If the last decade is compared with the previous one, the growth picture gets more dramatic. Defense exports have grown 21 times from 4,310 rupees crores from 2004-05 to 2013-14 to 88,320 rupees crores from 2014-15 to 2023-24. This explosive growth is fueled by a strong indigenization push by the government aimed at achieving self-reliance in defense. The rapid growth in defense manufacturing and exports has powered many PSU defense stocks to new highs. ECA major fillip to India's hopes of becoming an exporter of defense platforms. The Philippines signed a deal to buy 3 batteries of the BrahMos missile in January 2022. The $375 million agreement is understood to be the first major military export deal for New Delhi. India, the top importer of weapons in the world, has been pushing aggressively for greater self-reliance in this arena. The country has also set ambitious defense export targets and aims to eventually become a net exporter of defense products. This delivery of the weapons system to the Philippines is a big victory for India in that direction. It is crucial for morale in the military-industrial complex, domestically, internationally, and especially in the Southeast Asian region. It serves to bolster India's reliability as a reliable new player when it comes to weapons exports. BrahMos missiles alone can take India's defense exports to $3 billion by 2026. While Indian defense manufacturers have progressed significantly over the past 10 years, foreign companies are also coming to India for manufacturing. Notably, the Israel Weapon Industries, IWI, is collaborating with the PLR company to manufacture rifles in the country. A Korean company is partnering with LT to manufacture howitzer guns. Likewise, Airbus is manufacturing C-295 aircraft for the Indian Air Force in Vadodara, Gujarat. Additionally, the Israeli company Elbit Systems and Aerospace, in collaboration with Adani Defense, gave the Indian Navy its first made-in-India long-endurance drone, the Drishti-10 Starliner UAV. To promote self-reliance, the Defense Ministry has initiated the issuance of multiple import embargo or negative arms import lists. As of May last year, the Modi government had announced a list of 928 military items that will come under a phased import ban between December 2023 and December 2029. Jaishankar meet Qatars PM to strengthen ties and discuss regional issue. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar met with Qatar's Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Mohammed bin Abdulrahman bin Jassim Thani in Doha, and the two held talks on strengthening bilateral ties across various sectors and addressing key regional challenges. During his day-long official visit, Jaishankar conveyed warm greetings and wishes from Prime Minister Narendra Modi to the Emir, Tamim bin Hamad Thani, and Prime Minister Thani. He underscored the robust nature of the India-Qatar relationship, emphasizing cooperation in political, trade, investment, energy, technology, culture, and people-to-people exchanges. We reviewed our bilateral relationship focusing on political, trade, investment, energy, technology, culture, and people-to-people ties, said Jaishankar in a post on X. The discussions also delved into regional and global issues of mutual concern. Jaishankar expressed appreciation for the insights shared by Prime Minister Thani on the Gaza situation, reflecting the depth of dialogue between the two nations on pressing international matters. Exchanged views on regional and global issues. Appreciate his sharing insights on the Gaza situation, Jaishankar's post also said. Looking forward, Jaishankar expressed optimism for further enhancing India-Qatar relations and continuing a constructive dialogue on areas of mutual interest. Look forward to the further enhancement of India-Qatar relations and continued dialogue on issues of mutual interest, he added. India and Qatar share historic and friendly relations marked by regular exchange of high-level visits. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Qatar on 14 February 2024 and held discussions with Qatar's Emir Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Thani, the Emir, said in a release earlier. Indian Navy will participate in our RIMPAC exercise. The Indian Navy has joined the world's largest naval military wargame Rim of the Pacific exercise in Hawaii. 29 nations, 40 surface ships, 3 submarines, over 150 aircraft, and more than 25,000 personnel are going to train and operate in and around the Hawaiian Islands during the exercise, according to the U.S. Navy. The Indian Navy has deployed frontline warship INS Shivalik for the RIMPAC. Indian multi-role stealth frigate INS Shivalik mission deployed in South China Sea and North Pacific Ocean has reached Pearl Harbor in Hawaii to take part in the RIMPAC exercise. Indian Navy spokesperson Commander Vivek Madhwal said on Saturday. The harbor phase of the exercise is taking place from June 27 to July 7. The sea phase of RIMPAC is divided into 3 subphases which will witness ships undertaking various exercises. The exercise will witness the participation of an aircraft carrier battle group, submarines, maritime reconnaissance aircraft, unmanned aerial vehicles, remotely piloted surface ships, and also in amphibious force landing operations, Commander Madhwal said. The RIMPAC exercise will run till August 1. The Rim of the Pacific exercise has grown over the years to be the world's largest and premier joint combined maritime training opportunity, said Vice Admiral John Wade, Commander, the U.S. Third Fleet. The exercise's purpose is to build relationships, to enhance interoperability and proficiency, and ultimately contribute to the peace and stability in the vitally important Indo-Pacific region, he said. Wade is also serving as our RIMPAC 2024 Combined Task Force Commander. The theme of our RIMPAC 2024 is Partners, Integrated and Prepared. In Shivalik's participation in RIMPAC 24, 9000 nautical miles away from Indian coast stands testimony to the Indian Navy's capability to operate in any part of the world, Commander Madhwal said. INS Shivalik is an indigenously designed and built 6,000 tons guided missile stealth frigate. Indian Navy ship INS Ranveer arrives in Bangladesh for operational deployment. Indian naval ship Ranveer arrived in Bangladesh's Chattogram on June 29 as part of an operational deployment and will participate in multiple engagements and maritime exercises, the Ministry of Defense said in a press release. INS Ranveer of the Eastern Fleet under the aegis of the Eastern Naval Command was accorded a warm welcome by the Bangladesh Navy. The visit will further strengthen the long-standing friendship. Cooperation is also robust interoperability between both nations through a series of engagements and activities aligned with the government of India's focus on security and growth for all in the region, the ministry stated. The visit by the ship comes just after Bangladeshi Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's state visit to India from June 21-22. During the visit, personnel from the Indian and Bangladesh navies will engage in a wide range of professional interactions, including subject matter expert exchange, cross-deck visits, community outreach, and friendly sports fixtures aimed at further strengthening existing mutual cooperation and maritime linkages between both navies and nations. On completion of the harbor phase, INS Ranveer will participate in a maritime partnership exercise, a passing exercise with ships of the Bangladesh Navy. INS Ranveer is a Rajput-class guided missile destroyer which has undergone an upgrade with state-of-the-art weapons and sensors, the majority being indigenous, reiterating the Indian Navy's steadfast focus on Atmanirbharta, the release added. Israel strikes Hezbollah sites in southern Lebanon. Israeli jets struck a Hezbollah military structure in the southern Lebanese village of Hula where several terrorists were operating, the Israel Defense Forces said. Hula is just across the border from the Upper Galilee farming communities of Kibbutz Manara and Masha Margalit. The IDF also struck a Hezbollah site in the village of Kafr Kila. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Till then, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
3, 2, 1.